What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Real back at it again with another video. Ugh, it's been a long quarantine. Drop it down in the comments and tell me how you guys are doing during your quarantine. As you guys can see, we're back in Anthem. Um, I've gotten some requests to replay the storyline of this game, so as always, spoiler alert for this video and for videos to come of this game. I will be replaying the storyline for those of you who want to see it. I did play out the storyline, but I didn't get it on film because I just didn't think to record it. So today I wanted to talk about a really big debated thing about this game, which is endgame. What do you do once you finish the storyline? What end goal is there? The truth is I don't know yet. You see, because you have these things over here called the Challenges of Valor, and I haven't completed these yet. Once I get the events close to being done at around 90 or 80, I'll record myself finishing off the Challenges of Valor for this account. Quick play. It's not very hard to complete these. It's really time consuming. So if you're not a person for grinding, this game is not for you. Although I would 100% recommend this game for anyone who likes a really good storyline and a fun end game. One thing about this game that I will never regret is not spending money on this game. This game is one of those games that you could easily buy your way through. There are plenty of weapons that you can buy in the beginning of the game with real-world currency. There are a lot of things that you could do in this game that would get you really far really quickly. And one thing I will never regret is not buying my way through the game. Because at the time of me buying this game, I had over $400 at my disposal, and I was younger than I am now, and I didn't know as much of the value as money as I do now. So I am glad that younger me didn't decide to just blow all of my money on this game, because it's so much better to grind out the game and get the stuff that you want. As you guys can see, I have a level 916 level Storm Javelin, which is the high. Well, no, this is the highest rank you can get in the game. As you guys can see, I'm using the Vanguard's token, which, if you read down at the bottom, a shield break increases damage resistance by 40% for 10 seconds. So pretty much what that does is, if my shield breaks, it'll protect me long enough for me to regenerate my health so I don't die. It's pretty interesting, to be honest, but as of right now in Anthem, this is the highest rank, or the highest level you can have in this game is 930. Highest level. Everything is legendary. As you guys could see in my loadout, I have nothing that's gray or green. I have nothing that's masterwork. Nothing is masterwork or purple or anything in this loadout. As you guys can see, it's 930. That is the highest you can get in this game. Same goes for my other Storm build. I bought a skin for... This was my very first skin that I bought for this Javelin, and I love this skin. I got the crystal version as well, and I love using this one as well. I have both Storms maxed out. My Interceptor Javelin is... I believe it's maxed out, maybe? I haven't used my Interceptor in a while. No, it is not maxed out, but I'm gonna work on that. My Ranger and my Colossus are on the verge of being maxed out, if not already. Storm, as you guys can clearly see, is my main class. I do play this class a whole lot in this game. And I really want to go over a build that I've been using a lot lately. It's based around electricity and lightning abilities for the Storm, and I really like that ability. It's a good combination and it'll help you get a lot of combos, and it'll help you kill things way quicker in GM3 and GM2.
Welcome to my store. Browse away.
But aside from that, endgame. What do you do? Well, endgame is a tricky topic for anybody in endgame of any game, really. Every game has its own story mode. Every game has its own endgame. Every game has once thought, what are we going to do for the players who complete the story mode? What are we going to do? Some of them add alternate modes. Some of them add they just dish out content left and right, so that way the game stays fresh and new. I'm not gonna be one of those people that's gonna sugarcoat this for you. This game is boring. It is boring as hell when you do not have anything to do. And that's one of my biggest fears for this game. Contracts will keep the game, it'll keep it to the point where it's not stale, but after a while, if you do the same contracts over and over, it does get boring. Free play is one of the most boring things you could possibly do in this game. Strongholds are fun, but they get tedious. For example, the Tyrant Mine. This has been one of the seasonals forever. And I love how they're doing seasonals now, so that way you can get the little crystals and stuff, and you can get weapons that you normally would not be able to get off of normal drops in normal contracts. And that's really, really cool, and I like that about the newest update. But you see, the Tyrant Mine used to be one of the cooler strongholds that you could do in this game, and I liked it a lot right up until it became something that I could grind out. And I grinded it and grinded it and played it and played it and played it, and now it's kind of boring. But I still do play it because I can get crystals, and there are still quite a few launchers that I need to get at a legendary state before I can showcase them. I have most of them, but I don't want to showcase any of them until I have them fully maxed. There are some strongholds that are now popping up for me that I haven't yet played. I've been trying to get as many missions as possible so I can have content for this game. Legendary missions, I haven't played any of them. I'm trying to save up some fun stuff to do. To be honest, I haven't even thought of doing it just because I haven't thought of doing it. Not even because I'm trying to keep content, but there are a lot of challenges you can do in this game to keep you busy. This game has started, or the devs of this game have started to come up with some good ideas on how to keep the game fresh, and they're coming up with more contracts, events, stuff like that. Don't ask me how events work because I couldn't tell you, but as you guys can see, there are a ton of challenges you could do. I'm not sure if I've completed any of them, to be honest. I don't think I have, but there are tons of challenges you can do. There are a lot of, I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is based on, but armory, there's a ton of gear that you can get. I'm pretty sure that there's a trophy that you can get for getting all the gear in the game or something around those lines. And even then, if the game is that stale, you can always play the tutorial or do tutorial challenges. I'm pretty sure you can get a trophy for that too. If all else fails, there are other games to play, but if you're as dedicated to this game as I am, you could always go for a platinum. Try and max the game. Of course, there's always still going to be content in this game after you max it out, after you completely platinumize it. This game will still be fun if you stay true to it. You have to go through the bad before you can get to the good. I don't want to use it because this is kind of a sketchy topic right now. Fortnite, it went through one of the roughest seasons it's ever gone through. Season
Watch your step.
10, I'm just gonna call it season 10 or season 11, whichever season it was. Chapter 2, season 1. That was the worst season I've ever seen in that game.
Walk by the forge and
It was so boring. They didn't have any new content, they didn't have anything, but me and a few of my other friends, we tried to play it as much as possible. We tried to keep the game on our mind so that way we would, because we knew that after they were done boring us to all hell, they would have something for us to do next season. And now we're in one of the best, if not the best, season that we've been in. That just goes to show you, if you stay dedicated to a game for long enough, you will get to the good. You have to wait for it first. And I'm not trying to call myself a mega endgame player because I don't even have all of my javelins to max level yet. But what I am saying is that I'm far enough in the game that I can call myself an endgame player. And I could talk about stuff related to endgame and stuff like that. So if you see these crystal challenges pop up, do them. It's not hard. When you see the or any other stronghold for that matter pop up, do it. Cataclysms, I'm not sure when those pop up, but they happen. And cataclysm events, those get fun. Those are something that you can grind out, and even though they do get boring, you can master the map. You can beat them in the fastest succession you possibly can, and you can maximize your looting time in those. It's always fun to push yourself in this game, no matter what. I don't really know what else to talk about
Fort
for
Tarsus is
endgame,
prettier in the
but
rain. Everything shines.
like I said, for endgame, there's tons of fun things. Well, no, I wouldn't. There's fun things that you could do. There's a lot of challenges. And like I said, platinumizing the game is always an option. If you platinumize the game, then you can actually call yourself a pro. Not even lying. I don't even know what else to say at this point. I do really want to finish the Challenges of Valor. That's something I've been trying to finish for a while now. It is part of the main story. I'm not sure how that's supposed to go, but I'm getting it done slowly. Yeah. Like I said, guys, it's been rough for quarantine. I'm starting to max out a lot of games and play them a lot more. I'm buying a lot more games than I ever was. I've been grinding out video games that I never thought I'd even come back to. I'm going after platinum trophies now, as way more than I was before. Like I said, it's been boring and it's been rough for a lot of games, to be honest.
Let's get started.
No game developer was planning on quarantine hitting and then everyone going on a games frenzy spree, buying every game in sight. But that's life. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I will have some more Anthem videos coming out soon, and I do want to talk about these two things right here. These two things for my storm. Those two are a really good build, and it's electrifying, no pun intended. It'll keep the game exuberating for you. It'll keep it nice and well, it'll definitely keep it fun. You can breeze through GM1 and GM2 quick and easy with this build. Even GM3 is slightly less hard. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for giving me your time. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, stay chill.